The foundling arrived at Station Epsilon 7 on a derelict transport, no older than 3 standard cycles, clutching a torn blanket and staring at the world through eyes like molten amber. The intake officer, Commander Hayes, had processed thousands of war orphans, but something about this child made her pause. Golden eyes were not unheard of among humans. Genetic modifications from the old terraforming colonies sometimes produced unusual phenotypes, but these seemed to burn with an inner light that defied explanation. "Name?" she asked the child, who merely tilted his head with an unnerving intelligence. "Marcus," came the whispered reply, the first and last word he would speak for months. The Galactic Council's orphan rehabilitation protocol was efficient and thorough. Marcus was assigned to Caretaker Unit Delta 9, a synthetic being designed for optimal child-rearing. His genetic markers were catalogued, his neural patterns mapped, his psychological profile established. Everything appeared normal except for those extraordinary eyes and an unusually high concentration of rare earth elements in his blood, a curiosity noted but not investigated further. Years passed. Marcus grew into a quiet, unremarkable teenager who excelled at xenolinguistics and quantum mathematics. His golden eyes had dulled to a more conventional amber, and the administrative staff forgot their initial unease. He was scheduled for assignment to the Agricultural Corps on Kepler 442b, a fate that awaited most orphans deemed intellectually capable but politically insignificant. Dr. Elena Vasquez, the station's chief xenobiologist, first noticed the anomaly during routine medical scanning. Marcus, now 16, had been brought in after a training accident that should have killed him. A plasma conduit had exploded mere meters away, yet he bore only minor burns. More troubling were the readings from the bioscanners. "His cellular regeneration rate is off the charts," she murmured to her assistant, Dr. Kim Okafor. "And look at these neural activity patterns, they're unlike anything in human baseline." The breakthrough came when Dr. Vasquez cross-referenced Marcus's genetic markers with the Council's classified xenological database. The match was so precise, so impossible, that she ran the analysis 17 times before accepting the results. "This can't be right," Dr. Okafor breathed, staring at the data stream. "According to this, he's carrying architect DNA. The architects, beings of such advanced evolution that they had transcended physical form eons ago, were considered myth by most, legends by some, and terrifying reality by only the highest echelons of galactic government. They had seeded life across the galaxy, shaped entire star systems, and then vanished, leaving behind only whispers and ruins that defied comprehension." Dr. Vasquez's fingers trembled as she initiated emergency protocols. Within hours, Council Inquisitor Thorne arrived aboard a stealth frigate, his cybernetic implants gleaming cold silver in the station's artificial light. "Where is the subject?" Thorne demanded, flanked by a squad of Void Guard Marines in adaptive camouflage armor. But Marcus was gone. The moment the alarms had begun, he had simply walked through his locked dormitory door, through it, not around it. Leaving behind only the faint scent of ozone and a message burned into the metal wall in characters that predated known galactic civilization. Station security footage showed nothing. One frame Marcus was sitting on his bunk, the next he had vanished. Only later, when xenolinguist Professor Wright translated the alien script, did they understand his final communication. The children of stars do not bow to councils of dust. Across the galaxy, similar disappearances began occurring. Individuals with unusual abilities, strange dreams, and golden eyes simply vanished from colonies, stations, and homeworlds. The Council's frantic search revealed the truth they had tried so hard to suppress: the architects had not vanished at all. They had been breeding with lesser species, seeding their genetic legacy throughout the galaxy, waiting for the right moment to reclaim their domain. Marcus, the quiet orphan from Station Epsilon 7, had been their beacon, their signal to return. And now, as golden-eyed figures emerged from hiding across known space, the Council realized their greatest fear: they were no longer the supreme authority in the galaxy. They never had been.